Everybody, this is Joel from MaravillaNayarit.com. Bienvenidos a nuestro canal. Bienvenidos to la ciudad de Oaxaca. Finalmente, we are in Oaxaca. We got here late last night. A little bit of a flight delay. I had to fly from Puerto Vallarta to Mexico City, and then we had about an hour and a half, actually 2-hour layover in Mexico City, and hopped on a quick flight to Oaxaca. But kind of sat on the runway for about 30 minutes, so we ended up getting in to Oaxaca a little bit late. It was around 10, just after 10 o'clock at night. Checked into our hotel, went and grabbed a little drink, and then we were in bed. And I was up early this morning just to start checking things out. Not too sure what's on the agenda, but number one, we got to find coffee. So we're going to show you where some good coffee is in Oaxaca City. We're staying at this beautiful hotel in Centro, Oaxaca. Took a little tour around today, just very kind of classic hacienda style. A little tight, dark in some places, but I guess the one thing that is good about that is Oaxaca's nice in the evening, in the morning, and the air is different here. Unlike Bucerias, it's very, very dry. We're at 1,555 meters above sea level. It gets super hot during the day though, so I can imagine if we were kind of laid bare into the sun with lots of windows and not a lot of protection, this building would heat up pretty good. Anyways, it is, I don't know, getting close to 8:30 in the morning on a Friday. Jillian's just kind of like getting out of bed, having her coffee right now. We're gonna take a little walk and see if we can find the best coffee in Oaxaca. You ready to join us? Vámonos. Oh, that's really good. That is actually, to me, it doesn't need anything. You know what this reminds me of? A little bit like Phil and Sebastian coffee. Yeah. Calgary. All right, so bien café, muy bien. It's muy bueno el café. And I put a little link in the description, so if you're in Oaxaca and you want like a really good coffee, for sure. I just took one sip, and I can tell you straight up, it's the bomb. I know, we're gonna do a little research and figure out what we're gonna do next. We have zero plans, and that's kind of how we like to travel, eh? I don't know, sometimes when you have like too many plans, it's overwhelming. And you describe it as what?
Lazy traveling.
Lazy travel.
Ah, sí, que habla una de muchos colores.
You're doing the, what are you doing?
English market.
Oh, English market. And I was leaning towards the aguacate, the tostado de aguacate. That's normally what I would always do anywhere. But I noticed that they have shakshuka, which is a Lebanese dish. I'm curious about this one. So what do you think?
Yeah.
Should I go for it?
Go for it.
The shakshuka?
Yeah.
Excelente. You know, one thing I love about cities in Mexico is just the old architecture, and we got these old buildings that have so much character. I mean, to try to reproduce this, it would just be completely impossible. It would never look the same, so this is pretty cool. We were talking, Jill, that I say I don't think Oaxaca's on a lot of people's lists, and you say it is, but I think there's people that kind of already spent time in Mexico. So comment below, has Oaxaca been on your list? If Mexico is kind of new to you, did you even ever think about doing a vacation in Oaxaca? And I mean, everyone goes to Europe all the time, but literally you could take such a shorter flight to Mexico City, and from Mexico City visit all these amazing places in Mexico. And maybe throughout the course of this summer, we'll do a few more of these, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
And show people what it's like to just bolt out of your hometown and Like literally it was 3 hours of flying. Took a little longer just because of the layover, but other than that, pretty easy to get to. Wow. Gracias. What do you think, Jill?
That's insane.
Is it insane?
Like, look, that's like a homemade English muffin, I believe.
I wasn't thinking that when you said an English muffin.
No, I was thinking like something a little dinky. Small breakfast.
And my shakshuka. It's pretty good. I wish I had the camera there, Bill, from Massachusetts, but also lives in Oaxaca. Stopped and said hi. He watches the channel. So hey Bill, comment below. It's nice to have met you today. Technically, you're really just supposed to eat it. You're supposed to just dig your bread into it like that. Not supposed to use any utensils. That's really good. Oh, it's beautiful. There's like all sorts of things going on in here. Look at this.
And like upstairs too.
All right, so we're gonna go with the Zocalo. So that's close by here. We got 450 meters. So we gotta go this way, Jillian. Ready? So we're not in a homeless encampment in San Francisco. It's a protest. So teachers are protesting for better working conditions, less hours, and obviously more money. And it's their right to protest. I think they've been here for quite some time. And contrary to popular belief, we don't have the same homeless situation in Mexico that you'll see in some big cities in Canada and the US. It just doesn't exist. And that's not to say there's not areas of poverty or that there's not homeless people, but it just really doesn't exist to that extent here. Well, we're at the Zocalo area, but it's basically been completely taken over, and you get all these little tarps here, and I think everyone's just a little shorter than I am, so I keep whacking my head on the ropes. But when we first came the other day, I thought, oh, this is kind of like a small little protest going here. But it basically takes this entire several square blocks. So this is a major deal. We'll have to find a little bit more about it. I know the taxi driver told me a little yesterday, but yeah, I was just thinking it was kind of like a small little protest, but
just for the day, you know?
Yeah, no,
I thought he was just telling us it was for the day.
No, these guys are camping in here for the long term. This is like a city. All right, so for the perfect morning in Oaxaca, we were thinking of going and hanging at the Zocalo, but you got that major protest there, so there's really nowhere to hang out unless you want to hang out in a tent. So that's not going to happen. So we thought, we heard about a Botanical Garden, so we're going to go check that out. And it's about a 15-minute walk, so ready? Vámonos. I'm going to hit start. All right, well, we found the Jardín Botánico. Oh, is that agave?
Maybe.
Eh?
Maybe.
That's like what we drank the other day, right?
Yeah.
What grows agave? That's crazy.
Or maybe that's just a palm tree.
I don't know. Anyways, we got to find the entrance here and go check it out. Hey, well, this is kind of cool. We have night rides every night, and todos los días at 9 o'clock. That's fun. I don't know, maybe that's something one day I'll start doing at BC Beach Rios, Jillian, when I'm more retired, hey? Oh, that's a cool little place. All right, well, I think that kind of concludes the day, Jillian. It's a perfect morning in Oaxaca. What do you think?
It was lovely.
It was lovely, hey? I think what we'll do is we're gonna head for a cold beer. And why don't we kind of summarize our morning over a cold brewski, and then we'll sign off. Sound good?
Sounds good.
Awesome.
Careful.
I'm definitely gonna kill myself before the end of this trip.
Hola,
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Adelante, bienvenidos. ¿Gustan pasar necesarios? Adelante. Hola.
Huh? Nice. Oh, they have the atole, right?
Se llama champurrado de 4 cacaos, es con chocolate.
Uh-huh.
Los nips que tenemos arriba es de cacao blanco
Uh-huh.
y cacao forastero.
Okay, so here's a question for all of our viewers. Name 3 health benefits of drinking atole. 3 health benefits. Comment below. Anyways, today we did a perfect morning in Oaxaca, which we've kind of extended into the afternoon. You know, like what do we got here? It's 1:12. So let's call it a perfect half day in Oaxaca. Anyways, I'm going to put a link in the pinned comment with a link to a map of all the places that we visited today. Hope you enjoyed this video. I hope that we're showing that, you know, there's more than meets the eye to just what people generally think about Mexico. I think we've done that since we started the channel with moving to Mexi.co, and now with what NJ and I have been doing. But yeah, like maybe we'll start doing a little bit more of a travel series, even though our travel series has never done well. Even at moving to Mexi.co, for some reason you guys are just never that keen to watch it. So if you want us to grow a travel series, because it allows you to see different places in Mexico, you gotta watch. So on that note, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and make a comment, and share with your family and friends. Get them to start watching. On that note, everybody, cheers. Nos vemos. Hasta luego. And adios desde Oaxaca, Mexico.